Hello, everyone. I'm so glad you could join me on this Wednesday evening. We have a lot to talk about. A bill filed for a panic button in Alabama schools, and which local school is moving to a 4-day week next school year. Ooh, that sounds good. Plus, an attempted homicide arrest in Pensacola. We're going to tell you what we know so far. It's time for News 5 now.
Brought to you by Green and Phillips, covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. News 5 Now starts right now.
Hello, everyone. I'm Roseanne Haven with WKRG News 5's News 5 Now. This is where we talk about the big stories of the day, the question of the day, and the results of our daily Facebook poll. I hope you're having a good Wednesday evening on this hump day, the middle of the week, March 26th. The week just seems to be moving along nicely. Let's go ahead and take a look at the big stories of the day as we start with number 5. A state lawmaker from Atmore is wanting to put wearable panic buttons in Alabama schools. Representative Alan Baker proposing the bill. It would require some faculty members to wear the devices to help teachers reach law enforcement faster. It would also be used in all kinds of emergency situations, whether it's an intruder in the school or a student getting hurt. If it becomes law, the devices would be required in schools by the year 2030. Number 4, Alabama Governor Kay Ivey is banning state employees from using certain artificial intelligence programs. According to a memo from the governor's office, employees will not be able to use programs like DeepSeek and Manus on state devices and networks. Both AI programs are Chinese-based. Moving along now to number 3, a multi-vehicle crash claiming the life of a Louisiana woman and leaving another adult and 2 children injured. This happened last Thursday morning just before 6 o'clock on Interstate 10, 3 miles west of Loxley. 46-year-old Daniel Harry from Louisiana was driving a Honda Civic when a Toyota Tacoma hit it. The Honda left the road and hit an unoccupied Chevrolet Impala. Harry was pronounced dead on the scene. 3 passengers in the Honda, including a 1-year-old and 2-year-old, were injured and taken to the hospital for treatment. Number 2, Destin High School will be transitioning to a 4-day school week. Starting with the 25-26 school year, a Monday through Thursday school week will be implemented. I think I would have liked this. School officials say instructional time requirements will be met, and they hope the adjusted schedules will give families more flexibility and provide teachers with more opportunities for professional growth. The school says more information will be shared with families in the coming weeks. Interesting. I'd like to hear more about that. And number 1, a Pensacola man is accused of attempted homicide. We're told he beat his roommate with a pole. This is 61-year-old Willie Richardson. He's being held tonight in the Escambia County Jail on a charge of attempted second-degree murder. This happened on Sunday. The Escambia County Sheriff's Office saying that they found the man beaten, the victim bleeding on Rawls Avenue. Richardson and the injured man, apparently they were roommates. They had an argument, and Richardson hit him several times with the pole. He is set to be in court on Tuesday. And folks, that's a look at our big stories at this hour. Now, time to talk about our question of the day and share your answers. Here's the question. What actor or actress would you pick to portray you in a movie about your life? I'd have to think about that. I have no clue whom I would pick. I'm going to see what you are saying. Let's see. Who would you choose to portray you? Michael Thompson says Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp is such a talented actor. A little bit on the odd side, but so talented. Jackson Clayton says Billy Bob Thornton. Okay. Also very talented. Abby Adams says Danny DeVito. Chris Ruppel, Rodney Dangerfield, Judy Bryce says Roseanne Barr. She's a hoot, isn't she? Oh my. Van Elliott says Samuel L. Jackson because there would be a lot of adult words used. Okay, Samuel L. Jackson surely does know how to use that, doesn't he? Jason Stoley says Chris Farley, Gwen Ellis, Sissy Spacek. She's also so talented. She was so good in Coal Miner's Daughter. Love her. I want to thank you all for your comments there. And now we are going to move over to our Facebook poll. Let's go ahead and do that. We wanted to know, 23andMe has filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Would you ever use a genetic testing company? This is how you voted. Looks to me like a lot of you don't trust these companies. 79% of you said no. That's a huge difference. 79% saying no. Only 21% of you say yes, you would use it. A lot of folks are awfully curious. Now, this is what we want you to do next. Answer our next question of the day, which is, what is one TV moment that has made you emotional? Vote in this next Facebook poll. We want your vote on, would you ever buy an electric vehicle? Would you? We'll be back here, News 5 Now, tomorrow with the results of those. In the meantime, we're just a few minutes away from WKRG News 5 at 6. I hope you'll join me, my co-anchor Peter Albrecht, as well as our chief meteorologist Ed Bloodsworth and sports director Simone Eli. We are moving on this week. Look forward to seeing you on WKRG News 5 at 6. For now, thanks for joining me for News 5 Now. Have a wonderful rest of your evening.
Covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. You are watching News 5 Now, brought to you by Green & Phillips.